Tiga.
Hey everybody, this is Ishak, and once again, welcome to the Hiubang Show.
Hi, I'm Aya, and welcome to the Hiubang Show.
As always, don't forget to like, share, subscribe,
And subscribe.
Also, this is equally important, or the most important of them all, don't forget to donate. Really,
The
guys.
link down below. Please.
The lesser you guys not gonna donate, we're probably not gonna release as many videos.
Oh, ouch. That hurt, right?
That is a threat. That sounds like a threat. So anyway, yeah. Have you ever heard of there's this thing? Do you know Omegle chat?
It's like a chatting platform.
It's like a chatting room where they're gonna randomly put two strangers together and chat. If you don't like it, you leave. So this is kind of
basically like Tinder, right?
In a way.
Like Tinder, but it's more into chat.
What is interesting though? So this is a very viral video in Indonesia. How South Korean Omegle chatter. I don't know. It's a South Korean guy. This is a South Korean guy who happens to be matched up with an Indonesian with an Indonesian person, right?
Okay.
So I'm not sure what happened. I haven't watched the video yet. I've just read the article. That this guy is saying that the Indonesian girls are ugly. I'm not sure. I just saw the article. Jadi kayak artikelnya said that cewek Indonesia jelek. Orang Korea bilang cewek Indonesia jelek. Something like that.
What?
So I don't know. What do you think? Yeah, what do you think before we begin? What if they say Indonesian girls are ugly?
Ugly is a very strong word, you know.
So, this is actually a 12 minutes video clip, but we're just gonna go ahead and skip to the person who talks shit about Indonesia. So this is the third person. So initially in the video there was like two more person. One is I think it's an Indian guy, and the other one I saw it briefly. It's also another Korean, but I think the conversation went nicely for the first two. But the third one, however, it's kind of like that's where the drama started.
I see. Okay, let's check it out.
We're gonna check out this video right now, but please be aware there's gonna be some profanity in the video. So without any further ado, we're gonna check it out right now.
You okay?
Yeah. Do you want to curse again? Do you know that I record this conversation so I can upload that you curse Indonesian people? And you've said that.
Okay. I don't care, you know.
Yeah, I don't
I still think that Korean people are more upper than the Indonesian people.
What more what?
Upper.
Upper, like great in things like
on
that?
the position.
Okay.
In many things. GDP, economy, everything.
Yeah. You're gonna be so fucking famous in Indonesia.
Care, you know, I don't care,
you just said it's okay to upload it though. Okay, I will upload it and I will show you how Indonesian can.
You're Asian. What the fuck is racism? You just racism?
What racism? You were the one that says that Korea is better than Indonesia, yo.
First time you saw me, you just saw that I'm Asian. I'm sorry, but you're also Asian, you know.
Yes, I'm Asian, but that's not the right thing. You've said that Indonesian is downgraded than Korea.
Who's like that?
You've said I've recorded our conversation.
Okay, you recorded this. I don't care.
Oh yes, you don't care, so I will upload it to YouTube. So if Indonesian people will know, you're gonna be so fucking famous in Indonesia, you dumb ass.
I'm so scared. You're gonna upload it in the YouTube, man. I'm so scared. I'm not fucking scared.
Okay, I'm gonna upload it. You're just giving me a proof to upload this shit to YouTube.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Apparently, I missed the first part of the conversation, so we're gonna go back to the first part of the conversation.
Yeah.
Okay.
The first with the same girl, right?
Yeah.
So we can miss.
But I don't feel good because we are same Asian. I'm Asian, you're Asian. It feels kind of bad for me, you know. Oh, your face is horrible, man. Oh, I
gonna upload that. I'm gonna upload it. I'm gonna show it to the world.
Hi.
Hi.
Ah, that's what it is.
Where are you from?
Okay.
See.
I'm gonna go to you first, yeah, because the main subject it was talking about Indonesian woman. I think the first part was he was like saying, "Oh, you're so ugly," and then after that, he was trying to correct himself by saying that, "Oh, I'm not talking just about Korean is better than Indonesian person to person, but Korean is better than Indonesian as a what is it called? Economy, GDP, everything else, basically." So. I'm gonna go to you first. Yeah, what do you think about that earlier reaction?
Yeah. What I saw is just a kid trying to make some prank, some sting to make him famous on internet. Yeah, but yeah, I think that's what I think. See, I believe he is mature enough. He won't say something like that, especially to a person from other country, and you talk on behalf of your country. That's strange, that's weird, that's not acceptable. And yeah,
so what do you think?
I just saw him as a kid.
not only from that, but how do you feel if you are in the position of the woman randomly chat being told that you're horrible, you look horrible.
I would like to say, who are you to say something like that?
And then he left also. He left.
Yeah.
He's the one who left.
At the first chat, he left abruptly, right?
Yeah,
he left
that's
abruptly, and then suddenly they kind of match again, and then he said like, "You again," and then he kind of blurt out everything that he wants to say about Korean being upper than Indonesian, but then towards the end of their conversation, he said something like, "We're Asian." I mean, he positioned himself like the same people, Asian. But then on a previous he said that. We are upper than you, Indonesian. That's kind of confusing.
Yeah. So basically, after that, I saw the news article about this, and they said that there was like a bunch of Korean YouTubers who react to this video, and they said that they are sorry to Indonesia.
Yeah,
So also, just want to remind you also, it was remember there was the backlash of the TikTokers, the Filipino TikTokers from Korea also in regards to the sun, the logo of the Japanese sun from Korea. So what do you think about that? It seems that there's not only in Korea, there's a lately there's been a bunch. There's been a bunch of like this online wave of hatred. That's the way I see it. A lot of nowadays, that's how I see it. But do you think the Korean YouTubers, the other Korean YouTubers, should apologize on behalf of this kid, the guy who said the Indonesians are ugly?
Yeah, for diplomacy's sake, we better. Yeah, because if someone from Indonesia kind of do the same thing.
No. Aduh. Oh enggak, dia mau ngambil botol gede dari atas. Oke. Satu dari diplomasi ya. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. I think for the diplomacy's sake, maybe we should, like, if someone from Indonesia say the bad things also to someone from outside our country, I will say apologize too, even though I don't know the guy, even though I know I'm not the one who made mistake, but for the diplomacy's sake.
Yeah, but the way I see it though, I think I've talked about this in a lot of our videos that foreigners, a lot of foreigners are actually looking down on Indonesia. A lot of foreigners. But I've recently watched a documentary about Korean financial debt. that South Korea have one of the highest debt person to person in the whole of Asia, because the way they live their life is very reliant on the debt structure. In comparison to Indonesia, I think we have less debt. That's one thing that actually we can be proud of, because Korea, number one, we have to remember though, they have a very expensive, they have a very what is that called, like not artificial, what is that, very superficial lifestyle. So a lot of the money that goes into the pocket are spending, because like you see all Koreans look very fashiony, look very trendy, but a lot of them are in debt because they are trying to live the lifestyle, and also the very expensive lifestyle, very expensive lifestyle. And also we have to be, I think as Indonesians we can be proud that, I don't think there's a lot of people who are Indonesia that are in, at least the people around my circle, like people like you, people like everybody else in my friends, a lot of them doesn't have big debts. Koreans are living on debts, just on day-to-day survival. A lot of Koreans, I'm not saying all of them, but a lot of them are I'm just going to show a clip. Here, and you can see why the Koreans are living. I'm not saying this to bash the Koreans, but I think you really have to look from really wider perspective.
Yeah.
Just from the look, just a normal look. If you compare a Korean city and an Indonesian city, so if you have to look it from a wider perspective, just from a glance, just like kalau lu lihat sekali aja, lu lihat just one time looking at it. Kalau lu if you compare like Jakarta and Seoul, people will automatically think life in Seoul is much better than in Jakarta, right? But we don't know. As a tourist, if you go to Seoul, of course, Seoul will be like better. As a tourist, but as a citizen of Seoul, I think they will have a different point of view. For example, I go to Japan 2 years ago. I go to Japan 2 or 3 years ago, and then I say, wow, Japan is so rapi, so neat, so structured, everything is so nice. But then I talked to my friend. I met my friend in Japan, who is my college buddy from San Francisco. I was like, oh man, I wish I'm a Japanese. The way you guys do things are so structured, blah, 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 blah. And then he told me this. No, bro. No. Indonesia is better, he said. Why? I said, do you know in Japan, the rate of suicide is very high.
Yeah, we know that.
That means people in Japan are not happy.
Yeah.
No, not all of them, but some of them are not happy because of the lifestyle and everything.
Yeah.
I go to
and
Indonesia.
The social pressure, right? So
exactly.
Peer pressure.
I go to Indonesia. He said Indonesia people are so happy-go-lucky. And I'm like, really? So I didn't know.
Yeah.
So it's two different kind of perspective. Korea also, as you know, the number of suicides in Korea is also very, very high in comparison to Indonesia. So from a certain point of view, yes, Korea is better. But from another perspective, Indonesia is better. So it depends on how you see it. That's how I see it. But because like for example, I was in the States for 10 years. I was in San Francisco for 10 years. A lot of people around me are telling me, wow, you are in USA. Why do you want to come back to Indonesia? And I told them, and then I realized, Bentar ya. Alamak, pupuk. Ya udah, habis ini. Oke. Aduh.
Dia ini pupuk.
Iya. Bentar ya.
Aduh.
Oke.
Kayaknya cemberut.
Oh iya sayang. Mau main sama kabel. Aduh.
Oh, alah.
Bentar ya. Sorry banget, bentar. Aduh.
Ini.
Aduh. Ayo ulang ya bagian. Aduh, bentar. Tadi gua mau mana ya?
Hah? Iya itu yang apa? See things differently.
Oh iya. Oke. 1, 2, 3.
3.
So like a lot of people are, as you know, I was in San Francisco for 10 years. And then a lot of people are like saying, hey, why do you want to come back to Indonesia? See, it's like, as Indonesian who look at the US from like the TVs, America looks very nice. America looks very glamorous and everything, you know. But once you live inside there, it's not for me. That lifestyle, there is this thing, the certain lifestyle, it's not for me. So that's why I never compare, never ever compare. You know, there's like, oh, you shouldn't compare anymore because like as you know, I keep telling you, Aya, I wish I'm a Japanese. I wish I stayed in Japan. But after I went to Japan 2 years ago, I changed my mind. I'm like, oh, thank God I'm in Indonesia, you know, because my friend showed me his house and everything. It's very small. It's not really that big, you know. And then he's like, but he's earning a lot of money. But that money is not big in Japan.
Yeah.
So
Japan
anyway,
standard,
that's it from us. I think that's our feedback. That's our opinion on that earlier video.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I know I'm gonna say hopefully we don't see this thing too often, but it's gonna pop up again.
It's with it always.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Anyway, guys, my son is crying. I gotta go. See you guys later. I'll see
See you next time.
Bye bye.
Bye.